So first one, I guess, were you really in touch with the ghost of Mr. Blancpain, or was that a prank?
I was in touch. I was in touch, of course.
What did he have to say?
I was in touch, no doubt. It's absolutely true. You know, you can ask also, you can ask many people when they pray in the church, were you in touch with God? Many people will say yes. And I hope many will say yes. I was in touch with Mr. Blancpain. Of course, I was not in touch with him like I am in touch with you now.
No, he probably wasn't on the Zoom. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Is it true you took your whole factory floor for a holiday to the Amalfi Coast?
Fantastic. It was a week. We went for 1 week holidays, the whole company. Imagine the plane would have a problem. There would have been no Blancpain anymore. We would all have died because the whole company was in the same plane. I mean, that's incredible.
That's hilarious.
I mean, I'm so happy that I did it. I did something unique, and I'm proud about it.
That's great. Is it true that you scratched a king gold watch at an event with a dinner knife?
Cannot scratch, it's unscratchable. It's unscratchable. You cannot scratch it. So it's impossible to scratch the magic gold. It's impossible.
We'll put that one down to myth then. Is it true you once pretended to arrive in America on a Concorde?
I have taken the Concorde probably 20 times to go to America. But before I had the money, I was saying that I was flying already with it.
Oh,
So I took the Concorde many times because I was lying, and I took the Concorde many times because it was real. So in the beginning, it was a dream. At the end, it was a fact.
There we go. That's a good one. I like that one. A couple more, sir. Thank you very much. Is it true you paid more than the asking price for Omega to be the official watch brand of James Bond?
Yes, because I paid also more because I wanted more. I wanted more things. I didn't want to have just the watch on the wrist. I wanted also to have the picture of the actor with the watch on the wrist. I wanted to do some ads. I wanted to do promotions. So all this was additional elements that in the beginning, it was just the price to have the watch on the wrist of James Bond. And I said, I don't want the watch on the wrist only. I want a full 360-degree agreement. And I will give you much more money. I will give you 1 or 2 million instead of your $50,000 or $60,000. That was a surprise when I said that. They said, wow, we get more. Yes, you will get more money, but you will give me also more assets.
Well, it's fair to say that's been a pretty unbelievable and very strong last relationship. Yeah. A couple more. Is it true you needed to borrow money when you got an order for a batch of gold Blancpain watches?
Yes, we needed to borrow money, and the customer, who became a friend now, who bought these watches, he paid us the gold in advance. So we didn't have to borrow from the bank. He said, okay, I pay for the gold. And so he paid the gold in advance. If not, if he wouldn't have paid, we wouldn't have been able to make the watch. Wow. Because we had no money to buy gold.
That's incredible. And I guess, are there any other, well, we've done a decent amount of research, but are there any other myths out there that you'd like to challenge?
Yes, we have the first Basel Fair. We slept in the Volkswagen bus.
No way.
In the behind the railway station, there was a little forest, and that's where we slept. And then at the fair, when people asked us, where do you stay? We said, we stay at the Hilton. Because Hilton is big, it's anonymous, nobody can check if I stay or not. So that was always our lie in Basel, the Basel lie. We stay at the Hilton, and we were sleeping in the camping bus and going every morning to the railway station to shower and to shave.
Brilliant, brilliant. Any more gold you want to get off your chest?
No, I think I made a lot of.
That's brilliant. Thank you ever so much for your time, Jean-Claude. It's been absolutely wonderful, as always, to speak to you. Really chuffed. Thanks for your time. On behalf of Time+Tide, we're really excited to have spoken to you, and want to wish you. Obviously, it's probably not the year that you imagined being your 40th anniversary, but having seen some of the pieces already, obviously on Embargo, it's an incredible, still a great year, and I'm very excited for I guess all the celebrations in inverted commas to come later in the year. So thanks for your time.
Thank you.
And, lovely to be. Have a lovely rest of the day down in South France.